But of course, some people say, no lah, these are church building ma. Church is the people of God ma. Of course, you can look at it this way lah. Yeah, you can look at this way. Well, Greece, 95% are Christian on paper lah. Orthodox Greek Orthodox Christian are 98% Christian. Yeah, and out of that, only 2% Protestant or evangelical. That was Greece. Turkey, 99%. Another faith one. You know which religion I'm talking about, is it? 0.2% Christian. Well, we can talk about, people also lah, if we want to talk about it lah. And of course, probably the saddest one was Hagia Sophia lah, the pink mosque. It was built by Emperor Justinian, AD 530, Roman Emperor, about 200 years after Constantine became Christian. Yeah, Constantine was the first Roman emperor that became a Christian. So Justinian built it about 200 years after that. Supposed to be a biggest church in that area. Of course, throughout the years, it went through a few rebuilding and renovation and so forth. It was conquered by the Ottoman Empire in 1453. About 1,000 years, less than 1,000 years later, it was conquered. In fact, the story goes that the conqueror rode his horse into the church building, as a symbolism of I have conquered. I mean, of course, that time was the jihad and the crusade lah. Yeah, many years of fighting between the two religions, and converted Hagia Sophia into a mosque. I visited Hagia Sophia maybe about 12 years ago in the course of my work, Scripture Union work. I could see the icons, the face of Jesus, face of Mary, all vandalized, scraped, cross broken. Yeah. So it was converted to a mosque during the Ottoman period, and then in the early 1930s, it was converted into a museum. So my first visit to Hagia Sophia was a museum. Got to pay a ticket to go in to see. But my recent visit about 2 weeks ago, week plus ago, it has become a mosque again. It has become a mosque again. And they put white cloth, to cover whatever has been vandalized behind. The church victorious, yes or no?